came up with the concept, walk a mile in my shoes, I began to think about my own journey, how often I wanted somebody to just put my shoes on and just to walk a mile in my shoes. We walk by so many people every day and we never get an opportunity to really meet them. And you can only meet people when you put their shoes on. And of course, not putting their shoes on literally, but figuratively, putting their shoes on to say, how do I get a peek into their world and what they're working through and what they're dealing with. And of course we hear, do it for the culture, do it for the culture, but really, what can I do for the culture that will not only ignite a conversation, but what would always, could also be the catalyst that will cause a change and this chain reaction to where people begin to look deep within and say, you know what, we do need healing in our culture. Well, listen, man, thank you again, bro, for just leading this way, man, and then also just pioneering this space for healing. Tomorrow, you know, we at Carnegie Hall.
Absolutely, congratulations on that.
Man, appreciate it, bro. Healing our culture. And this concept that I had about healing our culture is how do we bring these different elements of our culture, music, food, entertainment, media, and all those different things. And one of the ways that I've seen that we can heal our culture is through media.
What makes me happy is that as I've grown and as I evolved, I feel like, you know, a lot of aspects of the culture have too. Yeah, everybody's talking about working through their trauma. Everybody's talking about the work they're doing on themselves, you know, by going to see therapists, psychiatrists. So if that's what we got to look forward to for the next 50 years of hip hop, I think it's going to be amazing.
Name is?
Sloan.
Sloan?
Yep.
Okay,
hey,
Sloan.
Dr. J.
All right. Dr. J here on the streets of Harlem talking to Sloan. How do you think that we can begin healing our culture as individuals and collectively as people?
Like this, just starting conversations. You know, I think what happens typically is that, especially in the Black community, a lot of people shun upon therapy for whatever reasons, maybe from what someone else told them or from what they saw, whatever the case may be. But what they don't realize, therapy is healing. You know, it heals so many different components. Yeah. So, but what's necessary is that we have these conversations and the tough ones so that we can break through. Glad you're here, Dr. J. I'm glad that you're doing this channel because, you know, quite honestly, it's needed.
Hold on, don't focus in too much. I don't got no haircut. But listen, peace to the planet. I go by the name of Leonard McKelvey, Charlemagne the God. It is a pleasure to be introducing a man who we all need. And when I say we all need, I genuinely, truly mean that, man, because I'm just a person who has experiences, you know, dealing with my mental health issues. You know, I talk about my anxiety, I talk about my depression, but I'm not an expert. The brother we bring into the stage is an absolute expert, and it is a pleasure to call him a brother, and it is more of a pleasure to call him a doctor. Please welcome to the stage, Dr. J. Barnett.